Today we're going to be covering the farming route for Formula P ingredients, so make sure that you have your green thumb, gamma green tea, backwoodsman 4, and if you're lucky enough to get the buff from Sam Nguyen, which is a camp ally, be sure to get that as well. We'll have timestamps below, so let's get right to it. Now for the Bloodleafs, I usually start here at Wayward and work my way all the way down up until Ohio River Adventures. So if you want to go ahead and skip ahead, feel free to do so, but this is the route that I'll be taking. Now unfortunately, the gamma green tea does not work for the Bloodleafs, but it does work for the ash rose and the Kaleidapores, which are the other two ingredients needed to make the Formula P. Now, I do recommend also making sure that you have Curator on for when you are farming with the Backwoodsman 4 magazine, because it does double the duration and this doesn't take that long to do in general. So just having that little extra allows you to potentially reset your loot if you want to get even more. But we're going to go ahead and speed this up just a little bit. Now I did skip a lot of the Ohio route because it is very long, but also the majority of it up until this very specific point is where you're going to find more Bloodleafs, because the rest of it is just mainly snaptail reeds. And if you wanted to save yourself a bit of time for the farming, just fast travel to Ohio River Adventures, grab all the ones there, and then make your way back up until you find that last Bloodleaf that we started out here in this part. But this is the final location for the Bloodleafs, and we ended up getting around 138. Every player is going to have a little bit different, definitely going to have over 100, especially if you have all of your buffs. So please keep that in mind when you are farming. For the second ingredient is going to be the Kaleidapores, which will be located here inside of Arctos Pharma. Now if you're newer to Fallout 76 and was wondering where to get the Formula P plan, you want to get it through the event called Project Paradise, which is at this location as well. Now from spawn, you want to make your way inside of the building, and off to the left you want to head towards the elevator. Once inside, there's going to be a small room off to the left, which will have a couple of plants there for you. After you grab those, head towards the section C, which you will find the majority of the Kaleidapore plants. All the Kaleidapore plants will be located on the edge of the room and leading up the little stream that you'll find here on the left hand side, which is going to lead you to the next section for the last little bit of the Kaleidapores. But we're going to go ahead and speed it up just a little bit until we get to section 2. But this is the second room, so it does have a little bit of the plants. There's not too many compared to the first room, but it is extra. So be sure to come into this room to grab it so you get some more. And for my run, I ended up getting 176, which is enough for a little bit over 80 Formula Ps if I have enough resources to make everything. And to just show you guys, this is my total yield: 138 Bloodleafs and 176 Kaleidapores for our first two ingredients. Now for the final location, we're here at the Hornwright testing site 02, located in the ash heap in the bottom left of the map. Now if you've watched my ash heap video in the past, you are good to go. You are basically done with the ingredient farm. Now from spawn, you want to head towards the south, and we are going to speed this up a little bit because this is a very long route. But one thing I want to mention is that please keep your eyes peeled because the ash roses are very difficult to come by, or to see, I guess. because they blend in very well with the environment, so make sure that you have your light on and be sure to pay attention. Now once you clear off this first spot, which you're going to find your first two, you want to head west. In this location you're going to find at least 6 plants. If you don't find 6, go back and take a look because you might have missed one. But once you've finished off this spot, you want to head towards the south. There's going to be 1 plant on the rocks and 1 next to the broken tree. Continue heading south and you'll find 1 at the plants or at the tree, and then head towards the little hillside heading east, and you're going to find 2 ditches here. In these 2 ditches you're going to also come across a couple of the plants as well. Continuing a little bit northeast, next to the plume of smoke, you'll find 3 more plants, and heading a little bit more south up to the final plume of smoke, you'll find another final 2. But now we're going to head on over to World Station, which will have a couple more plants. From spawn you want to head towards the west and make your way on the edge of town, and just follow that all the way through. Once you reach the street, there's going to be a little side path that you can take, which will have the last bit of the flowers for you to grab. And we ended that with 168 ash rows. Now with the total that we have, we were able to make 84 total Kaleidapores, which equal to, I believe, 196. 195 Formula Ps for our final amount. But that about covers it, my friends. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider liking and subscribing, and let me know in the comments if you guys have any questions. Also, if you guys didn't know, I do stream Mondays through Fridays every week, and I do like to help players. We do provide a lot of free in-game items from legendaries, ammo, jump mutations, and plans. And if you would like, be sure to tune into the live streams. We'll have a link in the description, or you can use our request channels inside of our Discord, which will also be in the description. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Happy hunting, good luck, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.